Thank you for having me. I think, it's very clear that the market, buy the rumor, sell the facts, the effect is coming up. Basically, I think, the market might be disappointed with the numbers. Basically, the physical stimulus kind of debt swap, numbers are not as big as many thought. But I think, that is in line with our expectations. In the meantime, we know that, as you mentioned, the CPI numbers and PPI numbers seem still to suggest the economy is still on relatively softer kind of path. I think, generally speaking, the economy still need time to pick up. But the good thing is that, we know that the property sales has been picking up somewhat in the past few weeks in China. And in the meantime, we know that, many kind of investment banks are raising their forecast for China's GDP for the coming up year. So basically, I think, generally speaking, we are still seeing that the Chinese economy is facing headwinds, but, the positive factors are building up now.
So if this was bang in line or around your expectations of 10 trillion RMB, then how long are you anticipating that things will start to improve if the government is very much trying to address financial risk and at least put a floor under the economy right now with trying to help out the local governments with their eye-watering debt problems? When do you think that starts to translate into the real economy?
Well, I think, it's very clear, as I mentioned, the first thing is that the property market has been picking up, especially in the first-tier cities. And in the meantime, we can see that, the stock market, at least, of course, today is down quite a lot, but at least in the past month, the market has also seen some kind of positive signals. So generally speaking, I think, maybe the upcoming quarter will be important, time window for us to watch whether this kind of policy will continue to take effect. But I think, generally speaking, Q3 this year will be a bottom for the Chinese economy in this cycle. But of course, for next year, things might be difficult again, given that, the Trump is on the way. And also probably, the fiscal policy will be somehow, the effect will be somehow fading to some extent. But I think, at least we can see that the economy probably has bottomed out in the past quarter. And, the policy effect are kind of, helping the economy to somehow, gaining some momentum here. So I think, I'm not so surprised to see that, the market sell off today because, generally speaking, this kind of behavior is relatively kind of normal in Chinese market. I think, the sentiment and overall kind of expectation management is still kind of a job, for the Chinese authority to somehow work out in the future.